Today I have a quick comic tip for you, a quick webcomic tip for you. We're going to talk about how you can make your page just a little bit faster. Welcome back to Pencils and Stories. My name is Henrike and I make and teach comics. If you want to make your own comics as well, then subscribe to this YouTube channel. As a last quick note, the giveaway that I hosted on Twitter and Instagram has ended. I have picked the winners. Congrats to you if you have won a free ticket for my upcoming course, How to Start a Comic. If you want to stay updated on the progress on my course, you can subscribe to my email list because when I launch it, I will definitely let my email list know first. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Sometimes a comic page is just an overwhelming stack of little pieces of artwork. And there's a tendency to make all of the panels look really good. I had a lot of times when I had a page that I look back on and I'm like, why is every panel having a background? Not every panel needs a background. First of all, our eyes sometimes need a little bit of rest. And then sometimes you use certain camera angles where it's like, you wouldn't see much background or you don't really need it because all we're focusing on is the character's expression. And then when it comes to saving time, a really good tip that I've heard a while ago, and I actually forgot who told it to me, but it is something that can really help you when you're crushed for time and you don't want to spend ages on one page. And that is to have one panel have a really be the eye catcher. And then you can still spend a lot of time and effort and attention to that one panel, so you really made sure that the page is looking good. But then on other panels you can use more shortcuts by, for example, dropping the background or having only shapes in the background without detail, or have certain camera angles that are easier to draw. Then your page won't look boring because you still have that amazing one panel, so you can go all out in that one panel and then make it a little bit easier on the other panels. It can also help you with picking the moment of your page. What is the most important thing that is happening on that page? And you can make that the eye-catching panel, and then that moment becomes more significant even because you've given it the most attention. Always keep in mind the core idea of every single page. I said in a previous video that it's good to have a core idea for every single page so you know what you're communicating with that one page. If it's one page that people read, for example, in a webcomic, you have one page a week. If it's one page, people still get a bit of information. They still get something that progresses the story forward. And what is that for this page? And then that can help you pick that panel and help you even pick the other panels, pick your story moments. That's one of the most important things that I will keep repeating when it comes to making comics, to always keep in mind what you are saying and what you're telling the audience, what you want your audience to feel and what you want your audience to know is the little progression of your story. People won't consciously be aware of that, but it helps you make every single page interesting enough to be read, even on its own. So that was it for the little hack this week. I hope it was helpful. Maybe it is something that you can work on in your comic pages this week, something you can practice when you're doing thumbnails. Yeah, I hope it was helpful. If it was, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, if it's something you already knew or maybe it's new to you. I recommend subscribing to my email list to keep up to date of new videos, any comic info I found, or freebies that I sometimes like to make as well. For now, I want to thank you so much for watching and go out and make some comics.